Guys, this is the worst thing you could ever do. Good morning, everyone. This is Roy, and guys, this is going to be one of those tough love videos. However, it's for your own benefit, because in this video I'm going to tell you why you're most probably not a profitable trader. So guys, one of the first reasons you're not a profitable trader is because you're arrogant, you're egotistical. What I mean by that is you care about showing off to your friends about the direction of the market. For example, you'd say, I think Bitcoin is going up to $30,000, and then in 2 months when it actually happens, you're like, I was right, and you start telling everyone how right you were. However, I don't really care. If you guess the direction of the market correctly, did you get an entry? Were you able to enter? Were you able to actually capitalize on that movement and make some money or not? So stop trying to show off for people that you actually try to guess the direction of the market correctly and start actually building a system where you enter. What I mean by that is that you should change the vocabulary that you speak in. Instead of saying, I think the market is going to go into this area, say, I think the market is going to react from this area. Go to the daily time frame, for example, if you trade the 15 minutes, draw an area, say I think the market will react from this area if it reaches it. You don't care about the whole direction of the market, you just care about this small reaction. Then go down to the 15 minutes time frame. This small reaction on the daily time frame is a whole downtrend on the 15 minutes time frame that you can capitalize on and make some money. So I don't care if you know the direction of the market, you shouldn't care if you know the direction of the market. What you care about is that those small reactions that happen, you want to capitalize on them as a day trader. Remember, you're not an investor. So you look for a nice reaction on the daily time frame. I'll say it once again. You go down to the 15 minutes time frame. This small reaction on the daily time frame is actually in itself a whole downtrend on the 15 minutes time frame, and this is where you try to capitalize on. So just look for areas where you think the market will react to, regardless where the direction of the market is going. The second reason, guys, why you're not a profitable trader is because you're getting bored very easily. And this is something that happens a lot with my students as well. When you enter the mentorship, for example, I give you a certain system, step 1, step 2, step 3, and I tell you follow that system. You get excited for 1-2 weeks, you're using a new system, it's a new way of trading, you're excited about it. After 2 weeks, it gets boring because you're used to it. Every day it's the same routine. You wake up, you look at the markets the same way, you take the trades using the same system, and it gets boring. So what you guys try to do to get the same adrenaline rush that you used to get in the beginning, you try to improvise and start doing some things with your trading system and add in some things that I didn't even tell you to add. And it happens also with your own systems. For the people who are not in my mentorship, for example, you create a system and let's say it's working good, you use it for 2 weeks and you're getting bored of that routine, you need the excitement, you need the adrenaline rush of trading, and then you go and start doing some stupid stuff. This is, guys, this is just the gambling addiction in you trying to get out. Trading should be boring. If they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? Say, I want to be bored. Because trading should bore you so much. I'm bored when I trade, guys. I don't find it exciting anymore. I wake up, it's the same routine for me. I'm looking for the same things, for the same system. I'm taking the same trades. It's very boring, and it should be boring. So be ambitious to being bored. Aim for being bored. The third mistake that traders do is actually trying to make their money back, which is very wrong as well. You lose a trade and you can't accept that this is an L day. You want every day to be a W day, which is not possible in trading. First of all, expectations are wrong when you say, I want to make 1% every day, for example. This is such a wrong concept in trading because you can't even guarantee that you're going to make money every day. There's L days, you should know how to take them and move on. Stop trying to make the money that you lost back. And by the way, guys, a lot of you are starting out, you have like a $100 account or $200 account, something like that, and you lose $10 and you immediately start trying to make it back. Guys, this is so wrong to do. You shouldn't be acting like this in front of the charts. It's only $10, and if you're gonna keep worrying about these small losses, this is all you're going to worry about in your whole life. You should aim for bigger things. You should aim for the future, guys. The future. You want to be profitable. You want to be consistently profitable. So you receive investors' money. You receive a big capital. You receive prop firm money. So you need to look out for your future. Stop caring so much about having every day as a W day. There's L days, there's losses days. You're going to take them, and you're going to take them like a champion, and you're going to move on from your charts. Stop being too attached to making money all the time or trying to make your money back. Lose them. It's alright. It's part of the game. Move on. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't be so emotional about it. Move on, guys. Stop trying to make your money back. And guys, the fourth reason why you're not a profitable trader is because you're strategy hopping. You're using a certain system and you're trying to use it every day. And then if you have no trades for the day, for example, in the system that you're using, what you try to do, you try to improvise and you try to use another system. Guys, this is so wrong for your trading career. Even if you have two profitable strategies, you should use one strategy. You stick to one system. And the reason why, I'm going to tell you the reason why for that. Guys, every single strategy, it has a losing streak. So for example, once a year, I will lose 7 to 8 trades in a row. And it happens to every trader. Every single strategy, it has this losing streak. So imagine you're using two strategies. So now instead of your losing streak being 7 trades in a row, it's going to be 14 trades in a row. Instead of being minus 7%, for example, at the end of your losing streak, you're going to be minus 14% down, which is going to be so hard to come back from. And as it's so hard to come back from, what you're going to do is you're going to start increasing your risk, which will lead to more losses. And guys, I've only explained the path where you lose 14%. However, if you're using multiple strategies, even more than 2 strategies, you will fall in the losing streak of every single strategy, and at the end you will blow your account. So you need to stick to one strategy, because then it's easy to come back after a losing streak and you have less chances of blowing your account. So stick to one system. So guys, the fifth reason why you're not a profitable trader is simply because you're listening to everyone. What I mean by that is in the process of building your system. And it's easy to say stick to your system when you have an already profitable system. However, it's really hard to do when you still don't have a profitable system. When you're trying to build your system, what happens is you start listening to everyone. Someone releases a new YouTube video. You open this YouTube video and you're like, okay, this is the strategy that I want to use. You backtest it for 3 days, then someone else releases a new YouTube video. You look at that new YouTube video and you're like, well, now this is the strategy that I'm going to use. Guys, this is the worst thing you could ever do. If you have multiple ideas for systems, which is okay, you need to backtest all those ideas. Take 2 weeks per idea, for example, backtest that system for 2 weeks on months and months of data, and then backtest those 5 ideas that you have, for example, for 2 months, and then after you do that, simply choose the one that has the best statistical edge. Stop looking at every new idea and being like, okay, this is the system I'm going to use it for 4 days, and then you're like, well, no, now this YouTube video is being released, then I'm going to use this system. Stick to one system, guys. Backtest that system, or if you have multiple ideas, then backtest all ideas. Simply, this is the solution. Don't overthink it. You guys waste so much time thinking about a profitable strategy when you can take all the ideas that you have and backtest them all in 2 months and end it. You guys struggle for years and years thinking about profitable strategies that you could use. Simply backtest all the ideas that you have. You have 4 ideas, great. Backtest them, see the results. It'll take you 2 months, for example, instead of wasting 4 years thinking about it. Take 2 months, backtest all these systems, and then you'll figure out the one that actually works. And one additional reason, by the way, to why you don't stick to a single system is because you don't have the confidence in yourself to build a profitable system. You're building a system and then someone releases a YouTube video and you're like, oh, this guy is a professional, I'm going to listen to this guy. And you stop building your system and you go on and listen to the system of that guy that released it on YouTube. Guys, no one shares everything on YouTube, not even me. I don't share everything on YouTube. I don't share everything on TikTok. You can take ideas from my trades and include it in your system to make it a more profitable system. Yes. However, you can't simply take the strategy as it is because I'm not sharing everything. You don't know my whole strategy. And this is why, guys, it's better to build your own system than to simply be building your own system and then listen to me. And then you're like, you know what? I'm going to leave everything behind and only use this thing that this guy is talking about. I'm giving you only a single small piece of information. So, guys, build your own system peacefully, backtest everything, make sure the ideas work before trying to use them in the live markets. If you have multiple ideas, backtest all of them. Good luck, guys, and I wish you the best of luck in your trading journey.